Well, folks, our party finally did something admirable. Following a plan devised by Steve, the party dropped the Warlock's carriage into the portal hole with her inside, as well as Bjorn. The two crawled their way out of the airless void, Bjorn with a new ability and the Warlock as a vulture. Through japes and tomfoolery, they managed to force her back inside and close the hole around her. Then, through a whirlwind of lightning and ice, two dragons swooped in from the sky and landed in front of the party. To all but Mirowyn's surprise, they began to speak, and then transformed into the royal monarchs, Prince Rhaegar and King Raelgidaar Gwaegalad, Mirowyn's family. I regret to inform you all that somewhere in the mess, the boss was slain in cold blood. Raelgidaar tossed Bjorn around in the air, demanding to know what was wrong with him. In the midst of it all, Bjorn decided to abandon the party. To add to the chaos, Cooper flew in on seemingly separate business, demanding to speak to Bjorn before he departed. As Mirowyn happily reunited with her draconic family, the party returned to light company and decided to continue their journey.
So I'm walking behind Cooper, rather meekly. I'm just sheepish.
I need you to also make a perception check.
9!
All right, well, you don't see it because he's very sneaky. But Cooper does see, out of the corner of his eye, something glimmering in the distance, and he's like, oh no.
What? What is it?
The Burger King swoops in and lands in front of both of you.
I'm just holding on to Cooper.
Now look, let's all just calm down. What's wrong with you?
I kind of just lower my head and hold on to Cooper. I don't say a word. I'm too scared of this man.
Answer my question.
Well, can I roll for courage again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. What do I roll? I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're courageous.
I clear my throat. I sit up straight, still on Cooper, but I sit up straight and I adjust my posture and I call out, "Excuse me. There is nothing wrong with me. Just because I'm a drow doesn't mean that I have to sit through your insufferable racism."
It's more of my wife's racism, so to speak. You guys are pretty awful creatures, generally speaking, but...
Oh, a generalization, I hear.
Well, I don't know about you. You seem neutral, I suppose. I don't really care much. I just think that there's something that you are not telling me, and I don't like you around my daughter if you are not telling me things.
I step off Cooper and I start walking towards the dragon. How old is your daughter?
200?
Excuse you.
200. Wow, by the time I was 200, I was out of the house. I haven't spoken to my parents in so long. Why is she still sitting in your lap?
She's not.
Oh, really?
She's out. She's going... This is not about her.
Oh, really? Dad? Well, there's nothing wrong with me. If there's something wrong with anyone, it's you, because you have this predisposition towards my people.
Well, I'm going to have a talk with Mirowyn about that later.
Here you go again. A talk with Mirowyn. She's over 200. She was fine. I had the situation under control.
I know, you did. And that's what I'm going to talk to her about.
What? How much can you love a child?
Told you never felt love.
I ponder.
More than you could ever love your illegitimate children.
We don't talk about them. They're not canonical, but they may exist.
The point is, I'm going to talk to Mirowyn about that because, if she is going to choose this path, not that you don't need to concern yourself with that. What you do need to concern yourself with is that if you are dangerous in any way to my daughter, I'm going to not let you
Live?
basically.
Wow.
What, as you are a dragon, qualifies as dangerous?
Well, you tell me.
Please.
I'll tell you that I am not dangerous at all. I'm just fine. Your daughter is almost completely safe.
Almost.
Completely safe.
No. Almost.
No. I was just a slip of the tongue was all.
So what's wrong with you?
Sir, please. I mean, if I should even call you with that title, why do we keep returning to this point?
Because I need to know.
I kind of turn and I look at Cooper. I turn and I look back at him. Well?
He's a dragon now, by the way. He was not
Yeah,
carrying you
yeah.
on his back as a...
Yes, I know he was a dragon. I was not piggyback riding on Cooper. Well, I sit and think for a moment. I will stop denying that there's something wrong with me. But it is nothing of a dangerous nature.
He's gonna insight check you.
Oh no, what can I do?
Persuasion?
Persuasion. I shall persuade. I got a natural 1!
He does not seem to believe you, so Cooper's gonna step in and say, now, listen here. There's something wrong with him, but trust me, it is rather benign.
Yes, benign. Exactly.
Oh! So that's 18 persuasion.
Cooper, my man!
Do I even have to roll? Oh, no. So, yeah, he's like, all right, Cooper, I believe you, but I don't think you should trust this one so easily. If you vouch for him, then I am fine with him too. If anything happens to Mirowyn, I will come and gut you myself. I don't mean anything. I mean if she dies. If she dies, you're dead.
What, do you expect me to follow her around like a babysitter? Look, she's old enough, it wouldn't be my fault. I mean, okay. No use in arguing.
If she dies and it's your fault, how about that?
What if I die in general? We just blame him.
Yes, I disagree with your terms, but you terrify me, so I'll say okay.
Okay. I need to go have a talk with Mirowyn.
Lovely. I get back on Cooper's back.
And Cooper says, well, I mean, we're going the same direction. This is kind of awkward, so, boom, boom. And so
There it
you
is.
guys fly off.
What time of day is it?
You don't know because the sun is currently red still.
Oh, right.
So, how are you guys doing? You two are together in this scene. Hello.
We are. Okay.
Back to you. I just want to see if there's anything you want to do before he comes back. Because he went there, basically looked at all the locks, and they all fell off.
Looked at all the locks and they fell off.
Yeah, they got scared.
We're in the middle of nowhere, right? How close is she to me?
I don't know. How close is she to you?
Spencer wants to
Right.
open the hole.
I don't know what the hell.
He wants to
Oh, cool. You want to open the hole?
In that case, I'm nowhere near him.
You can just stand back a
I
bit.
moved really close to her.
Okay.
You're the
Can
worst.
I just kick the rock, please? Is that allowed?
Ow.
All right, so we're gonna open the portal.
Just a big red, nuclear explosion, red nuclear explosion happens.
I feel like you
Hang
guys
on.
would see this in the.
Oh, we surely did.
Oh, heck yeah. You don't even need a
Where were
perception check.
they? Were they in the
like
blast?
I said,
We're
I'm
at
nowhere
ground
near
zero.
him.
Your hair is blown back permanently, temporarily. Just like
You have precedentation, you're fine.
yeah. If you had hair, it would be blown back permanently. You
loses
get
the
blown
bow
back
tie.
into Peaches.
Does Peach's hood stay on?
Yes.
Yikes.
Well, you've seen under her hood.
True, but her mask.
Oh, her mask stays on. Nothing seems to happen, but the sun problem does. No, I'm not gonna say the sun problem doesn't go away. It's still red. People are gonna freak out for a little while. I enjoy that.
What would that do to Pelor?
Pillar's like, dude, I got a suntan. I got a sunburn, bruh.
That's probably what he'd do.
So what's it look like in the portal hole?
Mess. You have gotten some treasure.
Okay.
There
Save me
is.
some.
You do notice that there is a warlock, maybe vaguely shaped figure that has its guts on the outside of its body and the inside of its body on outside of its body on the inside.
Oh, lovely.
So got turned inside out.
There is a small little black hole that is slowly.
Wait, we opened a black hole?
Yeah, but it goes away after 10 minutes.
Oh, wow, magic black hole.
Yeah, it didn't really suck anything in because you kind of have to throw stuff at it. But it, it's disappearing. That's good. It was in pocket dimension, so that's good. You feel like maybe something has happened to the waters? Any sort of large body of water or pond around here?
No!
Particularly.
So,
No swim for me.
well, no swim, nearish. But you do notice that your cow is gone.
No!
But
Mooperton.
But then you do see something appear, and it is the cow. And it rises out of the hole.
Yes!
And it says, "You." It has hooves still. "You have killed me, and you are now my sworn enemy."
No, Mooperton!
Its eyes are glowing, a weird green, ethereal color, and it's kind of still dead, but not. So it's kind of
Awesome.
and it's talking to you in your mind.
Okay.
It's not talking, and it's just like, "What have you to say for yourself?"
Does she see this?
Oh yeah.
Oh god. I'm kind of speechless. I'm kind of in shock. Mooperton and I were pals.
You killed him!
No, we were pals. He wasn't dead to me. We had a lot in common, and now he's a.
You carried a cow carcass
To
around.
me, he was my best friend.
Oh my.
What are we?
What about your daughter?
Yeah, where's your daughter? What happened to his daughter?
Mooperton and I had was special, okay?
You have 2 dead horses in there now, so that's okay. You are my mortal enemy. However, I must train in order to defeat thee, because I know of your power.
Yes. Quite
Comes back last
intimidating.
episode, annihilates us all.
Well, you're not wrong.
So did this cow take the powers of the warlock?
Oh no!
You don't know. You can make an insight check, I suppose.
14.
It's taking the powers.
I feel like we should annihilate
Possibly some other more necromancy powers as well.
Oh no!
And it's undead, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I ask him if he still holds the name Mooperton.
Of course, my name is Mooperton. It has always been Mooperton. Mooperton is I, and I am Mooperton.
But Mooperton, we were friends. What has changed?
We have never been friends. I simply could not speak to not consent.
Oh, gosh.
It was a non-consensual friendship.
Non-consensual friendship. Okay, well, I kind of just slowly close the hole.
Yeah, well, he's out. He's floating above you.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he's like, I shall return at one day after, and then all of a sudden his lower jaw falls off.
Oh, gross!
Could you?
That's
I
terrifying.
apologize. Could you pick that up for me?
Okay,
Thank you.
put his chin back on.
You're so kind.
Here, Mooperton.
Thank you, Steve. I shall return,
Okay.
and I shall be the most powerful warlock there that you have ever seen.
I love you, buddy. Bye.
Goodbye, my nemesis. And then he goes, and just kind of disappears. And then tentacles come out of the portal and
Oh,
just go away.
gosh. How's it going? Why do you seem so shocked? What's up? You've seen Mooperton before. What's different?
I'm sorry. What's different? He's a sentient warlock. Is that what he's saying? He basically threatened you and has vowed to become the most powerful creature we've ever seen.
But he's gone now. See?
I feel like that should worry us even more.
Well, that's for later.
Right. Okay. Well, I've just escaped the grimy clutches of orcs. I can't deal with this today. I just can't. You do you, Steve.
So about those treasures in the portal hole.
Jealous.
Roughly 5,000 gold.
Okay.
What?
So there's 0 gold in there. Good.
No!
There's nothing in there.
There might be, 10 topazes, 15 ambers, and 20 rubies. Your daughter has been enlarged by twice her size.
Yeah.
So
she's a normal girl now.
Toddler size, maybe.
She's a toddler.
The horse would have been able to do fun things if it was alive. And also there seems to be a bunch of insects kind of just writhing around in there. And
give
also
him a rock and it doesn't bug me.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's funny. And it's really foggy. It's a very dense... You could call it almost a dense fog.
Remember when you were like, okay, Mirowyn, your dad will give you $15,000, and you were like, oh no, this devalued money. And then you were like, okay, let's take it all away. Okay, we're back at it again. And now you're like, there's 50 billion rubies in this world. Yes.
Boom! You're on the ground with, well, not boom, just like, yeah.
We ease in.
Yeah.
So Rhaegar is the Burger King, right?
No,
Rhaegar is
Rhaegar's
Rhaegar's brother.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Raelgidaar and
Raelgidaar is dad.
Raelgidaar?
Raelgidaar
Raelgidaar.
is dad. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we all call him. Surprisingly, that's what it means in Elvish.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Burger King.
Okay, well, I jump off Cooper because I see they're raiding the hole without me. And I kind of I peer back at Cooper and I grin, and then I peer at the Burger King and I glare, and I run over to the portal
I
hole.
closed the portal hole.
No!
Yep, it's closed.
Wait.
Nope.
I'm panting. I'm like,
putting
Steve,
the portal in
Steve,
my pocket.
no,
Excellent.
Steve,
In my
please,
metal rock
Steve.
pants.
Yeah.
Like the back
Just
pocket.
listen to me, Steve.
What?
Was she in there?
Nope.
She...
Well, you see. You remember Moogerton? My best friend, the cow?
Wait, you mean the carcass you'd been carrying around?
Yeah? I don't even mean carcass, but you mean the cow in Moogerton, right?
Let's assume we're talking about the same thing.
Okay, so... Funny story. Well, that warlock that we killed in there is...
She's dead. Yes?
Yeah, she is very much dead.
Oh, goodness. Open it up. I want her loot.
Well, see, Moogerton is now the warlock. So pretty much there's a cow floating around seeking eternal vengeance.
Against who?
And he took all the treasures, by the way.
What really happened? Was there money in there? Does he not want me to get anything?
Yes.
Well, then what's this ridiculous cover story? Open your hole. I won't take your money.
Unfortunately, he's not lying about the cow.
What?
He's not lying about the cow. He is lying about the treasure, though, but not the cow.
Steve, open that hole.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Why not?
It's locked.
That's not how this works.
Oh, I forgot where the key was.
I kneel down because you're a rock. So I kneel down and I put my hands on your head, quote unquote.
You're touching my eyes.
I'm sorry.
His
I moved
poke
them.
hat.
Yeah, I put my hands on your holy hat. Ooh, lovely fabric. I mean, Steve, please. I need just 9,000 gold worth of those little precious gems you have there. I'm gonna tell you right now, I need a spell. I kind of while you're researching or thinking about your decision,
Yeah, I'm doing mental
I
processes.
kind of look around and remember what happened before I got greedy. But I glance over at Mirowyn, and I kind of just give her a confused look, and I kind of remember how I tried to storm out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
So
Please stop,
you
you're
needed
making me uncomfortable.
9,000, right?
Please,
How about I give you 12 topaz?
I will take anything at this point. Please,
Okay, so I will give you 10 topaz.
yes.
That makes
8?
I really would
What?
prefer 12, but I will take your original offer.
Of 10, perfect.
Okay, fine. I will take 10.
I give you 10 topaz.
Thank you.
Fine.
Okay, so Bjorn, I have no idea how much these are worth, but I know they could be worth something. So at this point, I'm just stocking up. And I subdue myself once more, because I am sheepish. I'm deliberating in my mind. I'm tapping my foot.
I know it's painful for you.
I have a decently high intelligence, thank you.
Yeah, for your kind.
I look up at the sky in frustration, because I have not yet made up my mind whether or not I'm leaving my party.
Where are we heading? Where do you plan on heading?
Weren't you the one that picked the last, destination?
Yes. I'm going to have to stick with you imbeciles, aren't I?
You're really
I need-
calling me an imbecile.
Look, Mandolin, I do what I can. We're going to Thutaul.
Clearly, it's not much.
I clear my throat and I walk over closer to my quote-unquote friends and fold my arms. It seems I have recanted my earlier statement. We shall travel together to Thutaul, and there I shall abandon you. Let's go.
I am more than happy with that destination.
Very quick, Mirowyn. I need to have a discussion with you. You guys go on. We'll catch up. I need to talk to my daughter.
Guys, if the ground starts shaking, help.
So you guys continue on your way.
Yeah, we're walking.
He says to you, I'm not mad.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed. I'm not disappointed, actually. It is okay.
You should be proud of me.
I
sacrificed myself for something
No.
that I should hate.
I am proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You showed mercy, and you
I did.
sacrificed yourself for
Mildly honest
something
me.
you hate, and that is awesome. However, you have been calling upon me for
Twice.
money and also to save you. And while that is a good thing sometimes, I'm gonna have to put the kibosh on that right now. And
this
say
is Grace telling me this.
and say, since you're going on an adventure and not doing political things as your brother is, that you need to learn to take care of yourself and you need to learn what the world is really like. So I'm not going to...
You're right. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I
That's very true.
we went adventuring and no one gave us money and no one came to rescue
you needed
us.
it though.
No, I had a lot of money. The sea holds
Anyway.
many treasures, Mirowyn.
Yes, but unfortunately I'm not on the sea or I'd be having a lot more fun. I'm stuck walking with that thing. I completely understand what you're saying. However, the 2 rock calls that I placed to you allowed me to make a very good friend, and the portion that I actually kept for myself let me get one of our kin out of captivity. So
Well,
I feel like I've done.
you have done a fabulous job. However, this situation seemed to be like you could have gotten out of it. Would it be much of an adventure if dragons came to save you from every little thing?
Question: if I'm in absolute peril and have tried and cannot get myself out, can I then attempt to call
Yes.
one of you? Yes. Okay.
You can, but that is the absolute last resort.
Since you're cutting me off, as it were, is there anything
It's
you
such a harsh term.
It is. For now, is there anything that you can give me, skill, knowledge-wise, that would help me?
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Really?
You have to figure this stuff
You
out for
and
yourself,
Mother
Mirowyn.
and Cooper.
You have
Really?
you have everything you need.
Nothing about what I am. You make me this way. Help me.
I don't have anything for you. It's been 200 years. If I had something for you in that regard, I would have given it to you. But I don't. And you are fully capable of going on this adventure alone and learning and growing as a person and a leader.
Fine. Okay. I will take into consideration what you've told me. I will do
I
my
respectfully
best.
decline your laying me off.
I will do my best. I still can't make the words come out of my mouth. I'm not entirely sure that I have chosen this path, but it's the one I've been set upon, so I guess we'll deal with it.
If you ever wish to come back to the life of luxury and politics, you may, but I feel this is a good learning experience for you, and I think you should at least try it.
I mean, we're like, right, if you just want to take me
No.
back with you.
Why do none of us want to be here?
It seems as though a godly force is forcing all of you to be together.
Oh my god.
I will still call you and Mum regularly. But
You better.
I won't constantly ask you for money.
Okay, you can ask, but
I can ask. I will try to mostly do things by myself and learn from them, as you and Mummy did so long ago.
good. I'm proud of you, sweetie.
Thank you.
I love you, Mirowyn.
I feel like we're leaving now, so
Oh, yeah,
I'm definitely on his back.
Yeah.
I'm just like hugging him like
Oh,
the whole way.
that's cute.
I mean,
And he just flies and then swoops down, grabs the cart, and continues flying.
Steve, are you on the cart? Yeah. Are the horses still tied to the cart?
Just kind of dangling.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
you're
can
still
tell us
holding
things.
Steve because like the nuclear explosion from the portal hole.
Yeah. I'm riding Cooper. So are we back there yet?
Yeah.
Can you describe the scene?
Well, you see Rhaegar in a dragonborn form, putting manacles on orcs. And like their feet are frozen to the floor, and all of the cages are open, and all the slaves are just like, yeah, we're here, and all their shackles are off mostly, and like, you know, all the ones I described are there. There's a lot of humans. There's a gnoll. There's a tiefling. You guys are now in there.
I'm gonna walk around and look for a weapon since my weapons
All right,
are gone now.
make an
still
investigation
all
check.
saws.
I did leave a saw, but I don't want the saw.
Make an investigation
All you
check.
can find.
Investigation? 17.
Okay, you do find some weapons that do belong to the. Oh, so well, you do find a lot of saws.
I don't want those.
You you actually find a sword saw, a saw sword. But you do find katanas and broadswords.
Katanas?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I want a katana.
Is there anything shiny?
One of the katanas is made out of a black material.
I don't want it. I walk over to Mirowyn. Excuse me.
What do you want?
I need a cool weapon, and I don't want a blade.
Why are you talking to me?
Because you've been carrying a cool shepherd's crook for. Look, I'm a wizard, and I need a cane. I need a wizard cane, and I'd like something.
Is that because you're old?
I'm not old.
He's
I'm
incredibly old.
I'm literally probably younger than you, but
Sounds like
whatever.
you're
Probably
old.
not.
Give it to the
You
old man.
want this stick?
I kind of think it would be fun to hit things with a stick.
I could have a bonnet to go with it.
Look,
Lil Bo Peep?
I could not ask you to understand fashion. Can I please just have the crook?
Oh, that's rich.
What about a trade? You know,
I'd like to hear.
I've got
yourself.
lots of very interesting things here. How about a set of manacles? Look, I don't need you to ask
Turns
questions.
out I have two of my own. I don't need a third pair.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
What about, and I
Here,
present
Kenny.
to you a tinder box. What the heck's a tinder box?
It's for lighting fires.
A tinder box. I have spells. I don't need a tinder box.
No, it's for finding your match. And
I have more magic than you do. I don't need to read a book like a little nerd.
You mean you don't have to
I know.
work for what you do?
I don't.
That's entitled now, isn't it? Please, what about
Yeah,
some floofy
I
feathers?
don't see the problem.
Some food.
Really?
I just,
do you have a pair of
Yes.
fuzzy handcuffs?
I do not, but with the feathers I could glue them. And
Make a pair of fuzzy
I would like
handcuffs.
to see you try that.
I have no offers.
Nothing in your inventory.
I really, okay,
that
look.
you could part with.
I got stolen, and there's nothing good in here anymore. I don't have weapons. Okay, final offer. I reach into my bag and rummage around, and you slowly
Pulled out the worst thing possible.
you recognize the cover of the book I begin to This here is a masterpiece of literature. Have you read it?
I have. I believe you've seen me reading it.
No, this is exclusive edition. To charm an
Did I
elf.
not buy them from the same
the
bookstore?
Have you been writing fanfic in game?
Yeah.
Look, to charm an elf.
Really?
If you give
of
me
all
the
people
shepherd's
would part
crook.
with your copy.
Well, I've already studied its pages closely.
Lord knows you need to. I don't need a second copy.
Okay. Never mind. I don't have anything that's going to be of any sort of worth to you because I was robbed. So, I'm just going to keep looking through this place.
Not my problem. Really? That's all you have in your inventory.
I mean, there's a couple other things. I've got some bracelets. You want some bracelets?
Do you
I
want to give
mean-
you some topaz?
Zip the lipstick!
What is the most inexpensive, shiny object you have?
I have a crowbar. Okay, I turn around
Okay,
and I think for a
I
moment.
just
No,
start
I
walk-
think for
I
a moment.
start
No,
walking.
stop. Don't leave,
I
Mirowyn.
start walking.
I turn around and I don't grab your shoulder, but I mage hand your shoulder. I grab your shoulder with my mage hand.
Really?
I cast mage hand.
I keep walking.
Mirowyn, please, one final offer. This will not be a physical commodity. Wait,
What?
just bear with me. Words are coming out of my mouth in the wrong Mirowyn!
I mean, it's nothing new.
Well, listen, I have something that you can't buy. Don't...
Yeah, you can. It's you. I'm pretty sure for the
No.
right price I could.
That's not what I'm going for. And if that's what you want, it'll be 54 million gold. I know that most of your currency, preferably, is shiny. But what about...
I'm fairly certain all currency is shiny.
Okay, well, what about the value of secrets?
Your favorite currency.
She very much likes secrets.
I paid 15,000 gold for a secret here. But could you possibly know that I don't at this point?
I'll give you one question. I'll decide whether or not I want to answer, and if I do decide to answer, you give me the crook, and I
You're
answer
just
with
being-
100% honesty.
You're being annoyingly cryptic once again. I have nothing to lose here. I keep walking.
Okay. I turn around and walk the other way.
Okay. I take a few steps. I stop. I turn around. Just give me one hint as to what it deals with.
I stop walking and I grin. And I turn back around. That's up to you. Anything you want to know.
You're an imbecile. How could I possibly choose a topic and you know something?
Well, you do have a few options.
What?
Why would I tell you? That's not part of the rules.
So, what?
Goodbye, Mandolin.
I'm just supposed to pick any random topic and you're going to tell me something
I
about
give you a
it.
thumbs up as I turn a corner.
Fine.
Do I still have your phone?
Yeah.
Give it back.
I used it properly in an emergency.
Did you though?
You got rescued by dragons, you shut up. Everybody's being ushered out by the dragons.
I feel very intrigued. Who/what do I see?
There's a
I
knoll.
love him.
There is the tiefling.
Can the tiefling, can its name be Earl Grey?
I already named it, but no.
Is it a woman?
Yeah. She's
I walk up to the tiefling.
she's leaning against a wall, looking cool, looking like, she's like, sup.
Wait, can her name be Jasmine?
Oh no. God.
Weren't you that one who
Yikes.
bought the Dragonborn? Yeah, you were. You were the one who bought the Dragonborn.
I mean, I am, but I am mildly. How do you know about that?
She was there.
Same room.
They're okay.
We don't have much else to look at.
You were paying. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't realize you were paying attention to that, but yes, I am. To answer your question, how, may I ask, did you end up here?
Well, I would love to tell you, but you didn't buy me, so I
I walk
guess
into
I'm
the
not
room?
obligated.
Can I walk into the room?
Hell yeah.
I strut into the room.
All right, cool. She turns her head and notices you, and since you are still not wearing a shirt, she looks you up and down. It's like, hey. So
I stop a little bit, elegantly, of course. It doesn't look like it was on accident. I stop walking.
Like you pose.
I'm
I
voguing, yes.
I pinch the bridge of my nose and start shaking my head.
I flip my hair back and say, excuse me. I push Mirowyn out of the way.
You don't want to waste your time with this one. Trust me.
I think she does.
I don't really trust you, so go on.
Yes,
I didn't have enough currency to buy you as well. It's going to come back.
Well,
That
here's
is my
the
brother
thing.
that freed you.
You have if your brother freed me, does that mean that you're my master now?
I look at Mirowyn and narrow my eyes.
According to black market rules, probably. However, I have no interest in being anyone's master. I didn't exactly know that this would be the outcome, that all of you would be freed, so I did the best I could under that circumstance.
Really? Well, that's just so interesting that you didn't think we'd be freed by people who came here to presumably free people.
I turn to her.
That's okay.
Were you for sale as well?
Of course I was.
Oh my goodness, I was too. What a
Wow.
horrible experience.
It was, wasn't it?
Really gonna get some mileage out of that, huh?
Excuse me, I spent the last 4 hours being held captive by the orcs? Like, this makes you special.
I was there for days. I kind of narrow my eyes and turn back
I
to
was
the
being
people.
held for ransom.
I stick my hand out. You know how much? You know how much I sold for?
How much you sell for?
Nothing.
Ready?
No one paid for you.
54 million gold.
Damn, dude!
I know.
You know how much I sold for?
How much?
Nothing.
That's
I stick my hand out. In Mirowyn's face. I push Mirowyn's face.
She gives you a high five.
so. I take a very dramatic step back and don't touch me.
Like,
Can I cast hideous laughter on?
No!
please.
Come on! Why? I never catch a break!
Click the spell then.
You know who you could catch a break with?
No. I mean, it's not the worst prospect.
You must see it. Alright, make a wisdom saving throw, and what's your spell save DC?
6.
Okay, what joke do you tell to make him?
Oh my gosh. I hate all of you.
Please.
I don't have to say anything at this point.
I know.
You are the joke.
No!
Oh my
That
god.
was fantastic.
Why couldn't the elf cross the road?
Why could the elf not? Why am I helping him? Somebody else answer
Because
that.
he was Legolas.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually pretty good.
And you fall onto the floor, clutching your sides, rolling and laughing.
Come on.
I told you not to waste your time.
I guess I'm just.
I've been in that
laughing.
cage for like a month. I'm, whatever.
Your standards have really dropped that low, though.
I'm still trying to laugh. This is getting hard for me. I'm running out of air.
For 1 minute, and you're
Last for 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Are you kidding? Do I have a potion that'll help me or something?
We all laugh.
What do I do? I know how the spell works. I'm going to attack myself. What do I do to do that?
What do you do to do that?
I bite myself.
Roll to hit.
10.
No, you don't.
So I'm trying to bite myself, and I'm just like,
You just look more ridiculous.
somebody help me! Please! I'm
I
so
love it.
pathetic. I mean, please help. I did not just admit that.
Go ahead and hit him with shepherd's crook or whatever.
Hit me!
Okay, I'm just gonna bonk you. with a thing.
Bonk me!
Please don't shout that.
I don't care!
You
roll
roll a d20.
It'd be hilarious
Okay.
if you missed. She got a 7! Somebody hit me!
Alright, I'm gonna slap you.
Please.
I'm gonna like bitch slap you.
Do it!
Get yourself together.
Roll the hit and add your strength.
How much is this gonna hurt?
Not much.
Oh! It's gonna hurt a lot.
All right, roll a d4 and roll 2d4 actually because
She just did 7 damage!
Hey, I got you. Stop laughing.
I'm just mad again.
Hey, I'm
Literally
trying.
high five teachers.
So do I know that Steve was the one who just cursed me or cast a spell on me?
you can roll an intelligence check and see.
I got a 4.
That was such a funny joke.
Why am I the worst wizard ever? Hold on. You know what? I'm just so mad. I know you're an elf, but I'm casting sleep on all of you.
What?
I'm using a spell slot on all of you. Spell sends creatures into magical slumber. Anyone within 20 feet.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 26, so it takes down. It goes with the creature with the lowest first. How much HP do you have?
19.
Yeah, you go to sleep and then you feel a little sleepy.
Okay.
So they're asleep and I'm glaring at Mirowyn is what's happening basically.
Can I cast it more than once? Oh.
Wait, what can you cast more than once?
Hideous laughter?
You're asleep.
No, I'm a little sleepy.
Next spell slot will be offensive.
I'm all curled up.
I prevent myself from being impulsive again, and I walk away. I walk past Cooper, and I look at him. I'm leaving this party!
Well, I think that's a bit rash.
I don't care! I'm outside.
You're outside? Okay. Other slaves are outside, and you guys see the tiefling pick up a broadsword, put over his shoulder, and walk away.
Is it the saw sword?
I mean, yeah, sure, it's a saw sword.
So am I just asleep and everybody's leaving me?
I wish you luck, whatever your name is.
How long do I have to stay asleep for?
Can I drive
She flips
her
you
around? Can I drag her around? She's just
Oh, yeah.
carry her.
Don't you touch my peaches.
Yeah, you
I
can
want to
try.
pick her up.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
no,
you
she.
could pick her up, but if you weren't going to, I would. have to.
I want to pick
You
her
could,
up.
you
I
could,
want to
but
carry
you
her.
could totally.
Okay.
She's light enough that you can carry her.
Yep.
Can I change my mind and grab a sword on my way out?
Yeah.
Like this.
I grab a sword. Which one am I grabbing? You said there were broadswords, right?
There's a long sword. There's a short sword.
I'll go with a long sword.
Okay, cool.
Since I didn't get that shepherd's crook.
The saw swords are.
I mean, if you would have given me more information, you'd have it.
Well, if you would have asked.
Wow.
I'm outside. I have a sword. Bjorn is pouting. He's good at doing that. Can I start walking away?
First of all, Cooper starts playing a song because he sees you fuming.
I mean,
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Cooper,
Yay.
is he charming me or something?
He's casting calm emotions.
Oh my
Aw.
god. Okay, that is cute. He's so cute.
He is cute.
I mean,
why does
21. I'm still mad.
His spell save DC is 24.
Dang it! That's impossible.
He's a dragon!
I just sigh and sit down and look at him. What? Cooper, that's not fair.
It is fair, man.
Yes.
I got my bag. I whip out a book and start reading or something.
Okay.
I'm reading. I'm calm. It's what I do when I'm calm. know.
Is there anything hiding in this place
No.
that my dragon gold hoarding brother hasn't heard of?
He's been here a while.
I know.
Why do you think you did not find much loot in this place?
Dang it.
You're the one who called the dragon. He'll give you 2 silver.
I will take it.
You think you're asleep for a minute?
Just for a minute.
I think so.
Oh, so I'm like already awake. What's up?
Yeah.
Find myself in Mirowyn's armor like, please put me down.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, they're gonna take all the slaves off, and
Why is it always Steve's fault, but no one blames Steve?
Because Steve
It's always Steve's
look
fault.
at those googly
Steve
eyes.
is
Quiet.
above reproach here.
Have a nice
Fine.
hat, okay?
Two actually 2 hats and a plant.
Yeah. That's my plan, thank you.
How long does the calm spell last?
Right.
Up to a minute.
Oh, good. So can I get mad again? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I'm
I
calm.
feel like that's not how emotions work.
Right?
I'm calm.
Like you gotta work your way back up to being pissed.
Bjorn has emotional issues. So
Yeah.
I don't
Bjorn
know
probably
what's
has a lot, let's be honest.
it's true.
Okay, I'm calm. I'm
If he
calm.
thinks about it enough, he'll probably get it.
Yeah.
He does brood. He probably will get mad again.
He pouts. All right, so yeah, the dragons are taking them. They are leaving.
The dragons are all leaving?
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
give them
For
all
permanent?
A hug. I give
I
them
mean,
all
for
a
like
hug.
just for now. They give them all. You give them all a hug. They hug you. Cooper hugs all of you,
Cooper!
Yeah, I just give him a grin.
and they leave. And with slaves and captives in tow, they'll probably have to make another trip. The orcs are frozen in place. So.
Well, the ones we
Right.
cared about are dead.
And
I only have some new
several of the slaves have stayed behind and are just traveling away by themselves.
Cooper's spell worked a number on me. Not enough for you, but I go over to Peaches and I kind of look down at her, I suppose, because she's like half my height.
No, she's less than half your height.
I
She's
am less than
3
half.
feet.
All right, then I kneel on my knees.
Like on my best.
I kneel down and I give you a little head pat, and I just say, sorry.
I'm sorry. You do what now?
I don't understand how
Yeah, come
to.
on.
I don't know how to emotionally open up. Okay, so I just pat your head.
Just bite him.
I say, sorry, thanks, and then I walk away. Leave you uncomfortable is what I just did.
Alright.
I don't thank Steve though, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he's done anything.
Thank you.
I think she came up afterwards and told me that she did everything, and you just sat there and pretended to be a rock. So I don't think you did anything. I'm gonna go in the carriage a little prematurely.
No, I'm chill. I'm probably walking back to the car. I've got nothing to do. So.
Yeah, so
I mean, Chester is on your back, like.
I thought Chester was on my head.
No, you got
missed
Bjorn back. He missed Bjorn.
I missed Chester in turn.
Actually,
How
I
does
do
Chester
miss
feel about me? I'm very concerned.
Oh, you have to have a talk with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's happy that you helped save Bjorn, but
But you were a dick about it.
you still. But, I mean, he likes you now. He's easy. He
He's okay with
I
it.
feel better about myself now.
he forgives easily.
Are you getting in the carriage?
Sure. Wait, you're there.
I am.
I put it off for as long as I can.
Peach is in the carriage. Steve is in the carriage. He's getting ready to
Drive off.
drive off.
Ugh, fine. If they're all there, I'll get in.
And the knoll comes up. Can I have a roid?
I mean,
What's a
Where
knoll
do you want
again?
to go?
It's
the
a
one that
hyena
had you
person.
pinned down when I was getting your hood off.
It's a different knoll. You can't be racist against an entire species for one
They
thing.
are.
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
This
Grace,
isn't
you
played
say
with you.
this, but
Yeah.
They are.
I'm not.
This actually
I
did
am.
something to me.
I even wrote it down. I said, I don't hate the she-elf because she's an elf. I hate her because she's insufferable.
I hate you for all reasons aforementioned.
Are you in the carriage yet?
I am. I look out the. I asked the knoll where he wants to go.
Out of the swamp.
We're all like, oh, it's full. It's a little full.
It's a little sorry.
Sorry, it's kind of full.
Can I just like lay down and like take up most of it?
I put my legs up and Chester's sitting on my lap.
The tiefling's like, does that mean I can't bum a ride off you guys either?
Oh, no, you're fine, dear. You're
Come
fine.
sit on his lap.
My
All right, I'll go ahead and let them on. They seem
Fine, fine. Let him move
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
I don't know. I scooch over. It can sit next to me. I don't care.
I put my legs down begrudgingly.
I'll sit on your lap.
Okay.
Aw.
That works with me.
Chester's
That's
on my lap. Steve's in the front.
Steve
driving.
can.
Yeah.
Steve's driving. Okay.
The knoll's
Wait,
like right
where's-
right next to you, like, whoa. Is it whoa?
Valorian's correct?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
with me.
Oh, Chet.
Yeah, Chet,
Chet's with me.
yeah, Chet's
Not
sitting up
his
at
name?
the. Chet's sitting up front.
I am hurt.
Well, no, he's been in a cage for like ever. He wants to see the surroundings.
Aw.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't actually talked to him.
Oh,
She
so
just
he's
bought
still
him and
like,
called him Valorian, and that's the end of that.
Chet and I are playing punch bug up front.
Heck yeah, and no one's punched each other yet because you.
Every
When
time
we
you
get to
punch him, I shock
When we get to our destination, and I'll be like, we have like 1 HP, you'll know.
Heck yeah.
you.
like,
I am
punch
very
back.
protective of this particular gorgeous dragonborn. So
Protective.
it's not jealousy.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm glaring at you now.
Why? What have I done to you this time? I need to threat. Can I threaten? I need to threaten you. I have an issue with you.
2 questions.
What?
Is your mother also a dragon? Okay, we can skip that one. Are you a dragon? Are you gonna skip this one as well? That's all the answer I need.
What do you think?
If we think about things in
21
terms
questions.
of
What's your favorite color?
genetics, I would have been able to get both answers by knowing what your mother was, but in this instance I cannot deduce.
Are we playing 20 questions?
Would you like
Sure.
to?
I'm okay with this.
Would you like to?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, goody. I set Chester on the floor. I give him a little pat. I lean forward, clear my throat. Okay. You piqued my curiosity with your joke. We're gonna play a game. This one's called...
I don't want to play anything with you.
Hypothetical.
Not fair, actually.
Uh-huh. In case you don't understand the rules,
Not a bit.
Don't you dare insult her.
we take
No,
turns.
I don't actually.
We take turns. We go around in a circle. You can ask anybody you want a hypothetical question. As long as we're still playing, they have to answer. I can start. Neville's go.
Yes.
Hypothetically speaking,
Right.
if I were ever to come face to face with your god again
Yes.
and have a conversation with it,
I don't know if it'd let you, but alright.
that was my question. What would it tell me?
I don't think it would let you have a conversation with
And that's what I needed to know.
Cool.
Who's next?
We have like those like the limousine slider things.
Yeah, there you go. Open the limo.
we got that, yeah.
Marionberry.
Mandolins and banjos are both instruments.
Right?
I have an important aside and detour.
Yes.
There is such a thing as a mandolin banjo.
That's amazing. Guys, I have their couple name. It's Mandalo.
Oh my god.
So,
I don't know. Okay. Hypothetically, you step into a pool of wild magic. Turns you into what you fear most. What do you see when you look in the mirror?
Ooh.
Shoot. This has escalated rather quickly.
Wait, this is a thing? Hold up.
If I answer, when it's my turn again, you have to be completely honest with me.
To an extent, I can agree to this.
A spider.
No.
Really? Really?
Okay. Well, I have a hypothetical for Bjorn.
Go ahead.
Heck yeah.
So you were originally planning to leave us. Hypothetically, what would you be doing right now?
Oh, probably still walking.
What?
I had no other method of transportation.
Dogs.
What if I don't have a question?
I can skip you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's your turn.
If you were on the brink of death, there was no one there, no method of communication, only your most formidable foe. No other conceivable means of escape or survival. And I was there watching, what sort of magical powers could you whip out?
I think you are her most formidable foe.
My question still stands. If it was a last resort, would you die? Or would you have some sort of power to reveal?
It depends on what this particular foe is.
It
And
doesn't.
how close it is to water.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that this is your last opportunity. I
Is
want
it
to know
going to
how
die?
far your abilities reach if I have to spell it out for you.
You do, because your name is very cryptic. Very cryptic.
I love being
Today,
cryptic.
Clearly. I mean, nothing you haven't seen before. We're talking about...
Then why were you
Like
so
now.
hesitant to answer whether or not you were a dragon?
Stop, Amber! She's asking if you're a dragon, dumbass.
Thank you, my dear.
It didn't ask that.
It didn't ask that.
Fine, I got all I needed to know. We can move on. Steve, you get to redeem yourself.
The doors are already closed.
Well, then it's your turn. Steve opted out.
Hypothetically, I'm going to turn this back around on you. Say you're in a situation where your only option was dying. Would you ask for help?
She's asking if you're a dragon, dumbass.
Would you, more specifically, would you ask me for help?
Well, I mean, I hate you, but I'm not stupid. Of course.
That's very
I have asked you for help in the past.
I mean, like, I would make you work for this. Would you be willing?
I've already
To
done
beg
that to
for your
both of
life.
you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Beg for my life in the face of you. Jury is still out on that one, I'd say. Very 50-50. Would I rather die or speak to you more than I have to? Who knows?
I think you are speaking to her
You're
more
the
than
one
you
who
have to.
decided to play
I have
this
things I
game.
need to know. I have to.
You've gotten back to a road by now.
Yes.
And in the distance, you see a town.
You have one more. You have one opportunity. Everyone gets one more question.
Hypothetically, if I were to come live with you, would I be considered more of like a pet or like a knight, you know, something like that? Or like a pet knight? Could I be
You
a
would
secret
make it like
agent?
Peaches.
Of course.
Peaches, my love. You could be anything you want to. I feel like you really want to be a knight. I would absolutely
I would
offer
also
you.
like to be like a ninja secret
Okay,
agent.
if you want, you could be my personal secret agent, my personal
Cool.
spy. But in my heart, you will always be my adorable, loving little Peaches.
All right, I can accept that, yeah.
Okay.
There's a town approaching. So one more question, and it will be mine.
Okay.
Why do I not object more? I don't.
This is more of a morbid curiosity type thing. Hypothetically speaking, and I understand the impression you're going to get from this question.
You understand nothing.
I understand the impression you're going to get. I'm getting cold feet.
No, I will
want to
not
ask her on
marry
a
you.
date? I know.
That's not my question. What would you have done if I had killed your father?
Everybody just dies. That's not possible.
Look,
Steve, did you guys that spell again?
That was the best joke.
I understand it's funny, that's why it's a hypothetical. I do legitimately want to know.
You wouldn't take another breath.
That's what I figured.
Then why did you ask it?
We've arrived!
Thank God. All right, the first thing you notice is that this town is not built on dry land. The buildings are built atop a series of boardwalks, which are also used as roads. Wow! Oh, thank you. Normally, one would be apprehensive about bringing a heavy cart onto a rickety boardwalks built on stilts several feet above the water. However, these are extremely sturdy and well built for boardwalks. People in this town don't look up to greet you, since it's raining and everybody is keeping their head down, so they don't get wet.
I like rain.
I know you're trying to be like me, but it's just pathetic.
Do you like rain? I no longer like the rain.
There's a large amount of lizard folk, primarily gators.
Oh.
There's also a lot of dragonborn,
nothing to do
and
with
yuan-ti, and of course humans, because they're everywhere. Which are weirdos.
What time of day is it?
Night. The red sun has gone down.
Should we find an inn? I need a long rest. I used my spell slots on you.
You also need to find a place to stable your horses. I have no.
Oh, we have to stable. Oh yes, please stable horses.
Okay, cool. Get rid of 2 gold.
Not it.
Not it.
Give it to you.
Why don't we just have Chet give up some gold?
Chet has no goals.
Isn't he made of gold?
He was a slave.
Excuse you. Don't you dare talk about him that way.
I don't know about Chet. He's just shiny.
He's a slave. He's not gonna have any money.
Oh snap!
You really think so low of me.
Think so low of you.
You haven't
I mean-
talked to him since you bought him, so it's not.
What, are you just gonna try and give him money to make him feel better about you?
Probably.
That seems a little manipulative, don't you?
It works for
Seems more
me.
down your way.
No, frankly not. I despise the practice of slavery. I was gonna say slaves, but that's not what that sounded wrong. I despise the practice of slavery.
I rush up to the
I need it in my room!
Okay, well we don't. The barkeeper.
Give me your money! Wait, I mean, I will give you my money!
The poor barkeeper, who is a portly man with a handlebar mustache, is kind of taken aback, and is like, "We don't really have a best room. We're kind of far out there, so."
Well, which one's the cleanest?
Which one's the largest?
I assure you, all of them are the same amount of cleanliness
Which
and
one is the
size.
largest?
So.
Do you have a love suite?
Oh, please put them in the love suite.
No, not them! Me specifically!
We do not have a love suite, and
What kind of establishment is this?
we only have 3 rooms available.
Is there any
First
sort
one's
of
mine.
Me and
Actually,
the Dragonborn shall share a room.
No.
The rest of you are on your own.
He's like, oh, okay.
All right.
I am in my own room. Here's
Wait.
your gold. I will give you how much gold?
2 silver.
I will give you 2 gold for my own room.
Bjorn.
Okay.
What do you want,
I
Peaches?
don't think
Bjorn, she's gonna get freaky with a dragonborn. I don't want to be in that room.
Steve is here. I cover your ears.
Third room. You can share
I know, but what
And
if
then,
the slaves
and then
want
Chet's
it?
like, what?
Peaches, you watch everyone else. Good night.
No.
I go in my own room. I lock the door. I have locked the door. I've cast Mage Hand, which is now holding the door shut.
With its a 10-pound carrying capacity.
I'll take what I can get.
I grab Valorian by the hand and head to my
Alright.
room.
You mean Chet?
So I put my portal outside.
His name is
the door.
Valorian.
No! I check every time I walk outside now. You can't get me twice.
Wait. Is there some way we can cast an illusion over the top of the portal?
Yeah, but none of you have it. It's minor illusion, and it only lasts a certain amount of time.
Oh, so bad. So shame. Oh no.
There's gotta be something I can do though.
Well, you could probably jury rig something to make it look like there's nothing over
They
the
scribble with crayon.
magic crayon, magic
There's,
marker.
I mean, could they get a rug? Wait,
Oh
why
my
am
gosh, I
helping?
thought of a new item.
You get a rug.
Oh my
Put it
god,
over
we're
there.
so getting a rug
Okay.
and you will have no idea.
Alright, you find a rug in the hall.
I mean, you're stupid,
Yay!
but please don't be this stupid.
That's a suspicious rug. I'm gonna roll to see if I noticed it next morning.
We don't really have any money, so we're just gonna go in the cart if you don't mind.
Fair enough. Steve, you want to share a room?
As well.
Cool. How much is it? Can we split the cost?
2 silver.
2 silver?
1 for each.
1 silver for you? 1 silver for me?
I'm back to having no silver.
And the Knoll and the Tiefling are staying outside.
Nice.
Can I give you like a couple coppers?
Yeah, it's 10 copper.
10. Okay. What if I don't have 10 copper?
I'll pay for
If you have gold, I'll give you.
Oh,
I'll
let's
give
pay
you
for
change.
Steve is
Thank you,
being
Steve.
generous.
Aw,
Steve sacrificed a whole silver because he just got 5,000 gold. He's fine.
Wait, I still haven't changed my clothes.
He's kind.
I changed back to my regular clothes.
In front of
First
them,
thing. I
Hell
don't
yeah,
care
she
at this
does.
point.
he blushes and looks down.
You have to talk to Chet at some point.
Sit
because
down
he's
and
just
talk to him
sitting-
now.
He's standing directly next to the door, directly in a corner, and blushing.
People don't know how these clothes work, do you?
You need to ask
You should do a few
Okay.
things,
His name was
probably.
Chet.
What?
His name was Chet.
I am at a
You're
loss.
not my slave? That's probably
You
a
don't
good
have
place
to.
to
You
start.
don't
Yeah.
actually have to do that if you don't want to. You can just keep this boy.
And he will
No.
just think that he is your slave.
Okay, I am sitting on the edge of the bed. I simply hold out my hand and I say, Valorian, I can't help but notice you seem to look very on edge around me in particular.
Yeah, I'm on edge around everybody. I'm sorry.
No, there's no need to apologize. Sorry, I don't mean to be weird in this instance, but would you come sit next to me?
He blushes really hard. It's like, okay. And then he comes and sits next to you, but like as far away as possible.
See, we really haven't had a chance to talk since, you joined the party. I take you do understand who I am, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this make you scared of me?
No.
No, you feel better in
Not
general?
particular. I mean, I feel better that I'm out of a cage, so that's cool.
You have to understand. You are not my slave. I do not own you.
Thank you.
Finally, Jesus.
Really?
Really. You have free will. I really do hope we can be friends. You are my kin. Anything of mine is also yours. So, if we're going to be friends, we have to do something about those clothes. So first thing tomorrow, we are going shopping.
Oh, thank you. That'd be great.
Yes, no need to mention it. You are under my care, and you will get.
You're not my slave. You're not my
Unfortunately, there is only one bed in this room. You are more than welcome to share it. That was my intention in the beginning, so just
Yeah, it was.
thought I should make this clear.
So I'll just sleep on the floor. It's okay.
Well, I mean, okay, there are several blankets and pillows here, so please, by all means.
Okay,
Take
and then
them.
he gets in bed and he's like a bored and Jesus, like he covers himself up to his nose and
I have a very concerned look on my face. I give him one last glance and, fall asleep.
okay.
Mirowyn?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wisdom saving. Okay.
Good night.
I'm drawing on the wall right now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you gave me a crown.
That's
We're
amazing.
You're drawing.
Yeah,
on
you have crowns in your
Why
hand
am I
right now.
so angry?
Because you're angsty.
The voodoo doll comes out. It's like, hi.
Oh,
I noticed that she's really large now.
hello, father.
No.
Wait a
So part of the wild magic was she's, 2 times larger?
2 times larger than
So
she
she's like-
was, so she was like that
She's like
big
the size
and
of a toddler. I mean,
So I'm still bigger than it. We're good.
I love her. Still the same. Well, I hand her some crayons and we go to town. on the wall.
heck yeah. She
wait.
loves it.
I just want to check with Steve real quick. You put it there, right, in front of the door, the rug
Oh,
over.
it's done.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Wait.
You're not doing this to me. I will
Actually,
magic
no,
missile
no.
all of you.
I'm drawing on a piece of paper a picture that I'm going to put outside her door and hang up. So she's going to see this picture, how beautiful it is, and she won't even notice what's beneath her.
Okay.
Actually, you just draw her face. Just
I hate all of you. Okay, but
But draw through the night.
do I understand? I don't set the wild magic off if I don't cast spells, right?
Right.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
You'll be in there with a corpse. Well, 3 corpses.
I sit bolt upright in a panic, like pulling the blankets off. I'm just like in a panic. I stand up, I march out of the door. I kick open your door, and I'm like, give it back.
Oh!
Give it back now.
what did I do wrong?
Hey, just
I used it properly.
Aww.
that is debatable. I still love you, but give it back.
Right.
Thank you. I love you. I pat you on the head, delirious. I'm going back to sleep. Have a clutch to my chest. I
If
leave.
Mirowyn wakes up from slumber, it's something important.
I sleep with this thing under my pillow. It wasn't there. I had.
I saved 2 people.
I sleep with my sword under my pillow just because I can.
Alright, so it's the next morning. There's continental breakfast. Not very, very continental, but it is complimentary.
I wake up early. I'm refreshed.
I can't.
Well.
Breakfast.
Stretch
Let's do it.
out.
Let's go get breakfast. It's now. It's time.
Stretch it out. What time is it?
8.
You look like such a deer in the headlights. Just what time is it?
Steve, it's time for breakfast.